Well, you always know it's going to be a good day when it's a frequency intelligent kind of day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Now, today's video has been brought to you guys by SimpliSafe. There is no safe like SimpliSafe. Now, a lot of you guys are probably trying to figure out exactly what this is for. It's for a 6-liter V12. You guys know what it is, a British mate. Now, if you guys have been around the channel for a while, you all know how much we love frequency intelligent FI exhaust, experience the passion of engineering, and we sure have experienced the passion of engineering. Aventador Roadster, Nissan Z, Corvette, I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. We had it on the 054 GT back in the day. There's nothing better than an FI setup. I've done this many times, but it never gets old because it's the best single modification you could ever do to a car. The frequency intelligent exhaust, and this is fun every single time, just because. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, sweet baby. She is beautiful. This is gonna absolutely transform the car. Dun, dun, dun. That's my interpretation of the screaming V12 that is going to bless your ears momentarily. Now, this Aston Martin Rapide has probably always been maybe like a little bit too classy for somebody like me, and rather than try to class me up, put me in a suit, we're not gonna put lipstick on a pig. We're gonna try to declassify the Aston Martin Rapide. It does sound very nice from the factory, but she's just not quite loud enough. This part of owning an Aston Martin probably never gets old. We're gonna put the key right on in there. If you look closely, pure Aston Martin. And without further ado, I'm sure that Aston Martin did a ton of R&D on this exhaust. Didn't want it to be too loud, not too quiet, kind of like toe the line between classiness, sophistication, sportiness, riskiness, power, beauty, soul. They probably had peer reviews, study groups, etc., etc. Very British of them, and we're gonna take all that R&D and we're gonna toss it in the bin. I wonder how many times I'm gonna push this thing out of the garage and back into the garage before it actually goes on the wall. 5 times? 10 times? 100 times? 1,000 times? Nobody knows. Realistically, I probably shouldn't have revved the car right there. The exhaust is gonna be piping hot, and my hands are gonna be, we might have to let her cool down for a bit, but we're gonna get her on the bend pack. Well, because I got carried away revving the car, the exhaust, as mentioned before, is very, very hot, so we gotta relax for a little bit, maybe about an hour or so, but you can see what we're gonna have to pull off right now, but I'll see you guys in about an hour. This is kind of sort of special. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Come on. Holy cow, this thing is heavy. What in the world? Oh my gosh. That is one factory exhaust of an Aston Martin Rapide fully removed. I should just blow this thing up. We've done that before with an Aventador exhaust, but I would get demonetized now. What do you think this thing weighs? Without the exhaust, I weigh 174.0. And with the exhaust, I weigh 243.4 pounds. That's insane. This thing weighs like 70 plus pounds. What in the world? And of course, for prosperity's sake, the FI exhaust plus me, we're at 205 pounds. So this is gonna save us 40 pounds off the very back end of the car. That's just alone. The sound is one thing, but the weight savings? Well, we've transferred all the different hangers on over to the new FI exhaust, so as easy as that, we just gotta... I'm gonna say that's the easiest exhaust install I've ever done. We're talking about 35 to 40 minutes. We are locked and loaded officially. The FI exhaust is fully on in place. Everything is mounted on up. Looks absolutely killer. That's 40 pounds off the back end. We're gonna drop her down, and this is a cold startup. There's a lot of different ways this might go down. I do not know where my fire extinguisher is, but we'll be fine. We're fine. Mid-range is better. It's still the weak point on the car. Why that is, I don't know. Yeah, on that bombshell, today's video has been sponsored by SimpliSafe. Now, did you guys know that SimpliSafe has been rated the #1 home security system by US News and World Report's 5 years in a row. And they've received customer service recognition from USA Today as well as Newsweek. And you guys all know how much I love my SimpliSafe home security system. When I'm out of town, or maybe I'm at the grocery store, or maybe I'm just laying in bed late at night, being able to access the live feed from the SimpliCams on my cell phone, that peace of mind you cannot beat. I can make sure the cars are safe, the house is safe, the little Oscar marshmallow is safe, and they also have their carbon monoxide monitors as well as smoke detectors, and it all integrates together seamlessly via the SimpliSafe app. And with SimpliSafe, you can get started for around $1 a day. There's no hidden fees, there's no long-term contracts. With SimpliSafe, it's too easy. Now it gets even better because SimpliSafe has just introduced their state-of-the-art Active Guard outdoor protection. You see, the problem with a lot of old school security alarms, they trigger an alarm after somebody's already stolen your car, or they've already caused family trauma. But with SimpliSafe's state-of-the-art Active Guard outdoor protection, they can stop a crime before it ever happens. With SimpliSafe Active Guard, monitoring agents react in real time to suspicious individuals approaching your home. They can see and speak to them, trigger alarms, and even request urgent police dispatch all before a break-in happens. And don't worry, SimpliSafe's AI technology can identify familiar faces so it won't trigger false alarms. No other home security system offers this level of active protection. Now I have SimpliSafe smart security devices located throughout my entire house. I have outdoor cameras just like that one that cover the entire perimeter. I have indoor cameras, I have smart locks as well as sensors, and they all integrate together seamlessly via the SimpliSafe app. I can actually alarm or disalarm my SimpliSafe home security system with one touch of the button anytime, anywhere in the world. I also installed my SimpliSafe home security system myself. It was such an easy process, but SimpliSafe also has professionals that can do it for you. And it's important to remember now that it's the fall, winter's on the horizon, the days are getting shorter, temperatures are dropping, the holidays are right around the corner, and unfortunately, crime goes up during the holidays. Protect yourself before it's too late. Save 50% off your SimpliSafe home security system when you sign up for a professional monitoring plan and get your first month free. Visit simplisafe.com/Stradman or click the QR code to customize yours. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Yep, that's it. This thing has been transformed. Catback exhaust. Sheesh. You don't want this sauce, so no, okay, it's really not fair. I'm on 33s in a lifted Bentley right now. I got 12 cylinders, I got a W12, but so's got the V12. Ooh la la. She sounds proper now. Oh my goodness. We didn't want to go too crazy, just add a little extra sauce, you know, a little douse of sauce here, a little douse of sauce there, and I think we have achieved that little downshift. I keep hitting the red line because there's no red line. I bounce off the revel, but there's no look. They're too fancy schmancy. Look at this. You got like these crystal gauges with no red line. What in the world? This combination of a cheap Aston Martin and a lifted Bentley, we look like two SoundCloud rappers that haven't made it quite yet. The Bentley looks so crazy. Like the amount of ground clearance this thing has is wild. So see the Bentley on 33s? That is not that slow, honestly. That's actually impressive. This thing looks so crazy. The road presence it has so much ground clearance. Ooh, baby. Bentley.
On these tires, it's not that bad.
It's not bad at all. Yeah, that is not bad. Oh, there's so much heat coming off that. That sounds so much better. It's crazy.
You just need an echo chamber behind you all the time.
Yes. If we could just make that happen, get a trailer with an echo chamber, we would be set. Now this is gonna sound a little bit ridiculous, and you guys are gonna think I'm making this up, but I'm really not. The Bentley, for one reason or another, has kind of become sort of my go-to car to drive right now. What I love about it, it don't matter. It do not matter. So we're going on an adventure of a lifetime. We're going to a place a Bentley Continental GT, I promise you, has never gone before. Will we make it? Also, I don't know. Well, this is the first time officially driving the lifted Bentley on the highway, and so far so good. Remember, 3.5-inch spacers, 33-inch tires. So far so good, no issues. See, the road we're about to go on, the Cybertruck got scared, parked in the gravel, but the Continental GT, chugga-chugga-choo-choo. I'm hilarious. No, you laughed. You laughed. Are you laughing at me or with me?
I'm laughing at you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Road not maintained for winter access. And we got some big old ruts right there. We want to avoid those. Bentley Continental off-road inauguration day. begins today. We actually have more initial ground clearance than that Razor right there. Obviously, we don't have the same suspension setup, etc., etc., but they love it, we love it, and we just continue skyward. Were they laughing at us, smirking at us? What was that?
Like, they're just like swag.
Swag, yeah, okay, swag, yes. I don't understand the definition of swag, but when I think about the definition of swag, it's this. Way on up. Now, the main issue with the Bentley is the back end likes to scrape. Now, of course, the main goal today is to kind of see where we need to make improvements. A lot of R&D is going to happen today, and a lot of R&D has gone into it thus far. We're talking thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hours of intensive research and development has gone into developing this Bentley Continental GT, and the main goal, the main objective, we're going to go conquer Moab. But first, we got to conquer Farmington Canyon, which is where we are today. But Moab is in our sight line. Ooh, 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 do not move to Utah, I tell you guys what. Little dust and the snow on the top of that peak right there. I think I made what, $22,000 in this thing? This is so much fun, such a novelty, and the ground clearance, I mean, we're taking it where no Bentley's ever been before.
It's true.
We're like explorers, we're like Lewis and Clark.
We're Dora.
Dora the, yes, we're like Dora the Explorer. We're like a little fish in the ocean. Where's Nemo though?
What?
What? No? Different Dora?
Dora and Nemo are not the same show.
Really? I thought there was a Dora in Finding Nemo.
Oh, is there?
I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is.
The blue fish.
Yeah, you see?
I'm talking about Dora the Explorer, Dora with a backpack.
Oh, the little backpack. Let's see the backpack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Obviously, one of the weak points right now is there's very, very little room for air right here. We're getting a little bit of rubbing on some bumps, but I think we'll be all right.
Do you see the distance right here? Look at that. I can barely fit my finger in.
Yeah. We definitely got to trim a little bit more. We did a little bit of trimming, but we got to trim a lot more. We got to add some body armor, roof rack, light bar, etc., etc. And yes.
Fun color.
Yes, definitely not silver. I want to say we're probably at like 9,000 feet. Don't look down if you're scared of heights. We have come a long way since the Salt Lake Basin, and we are almost at the snow line. Oh, we're getting mud. We are getting serious mud in here. Whoops. Yeah, all right? You good? Yeah, that's the problem. These tires, they kind of got some poke, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how mud and snow can be so slippery. Don't worry, yeah, we're good, we good. I know you guys are watching, it's like, oh, whoop-de-doo, big deal. We're at 9,000 feet in a Bentley Continental on 30 degrees of muddy. Think about that, like that's sick. That is not sick. I'm like trying to like fish for compliments right now, that's right. That's what, let me know in the comments below. You're impressed, no, yeah, you're impressed. You're impressed at least, right?
I'm impressed.
And that's all that matters. Honestly, this Bentley, she has not skipped a beat. The next clip is probably us going to be either stuck or in a ditch, which would also mean we're stuck. This Bentley is actually remarkable. It sat in a parking lot for 7 years.
How is it running?
I don't even know. And we just drove to 9,000 feet to the top of Utah. We're looking down 4,000 feet on that side and 5,000 feet on that side. We got some good mud buildup as well. It's deep snow too. We have not missed a beat whatsoever. I thought we were gonna get stuck or slide off the edge there, but nah, we good. We totally fine. There's probably like a foot of snow up here. All right, it's freezing. As much as we do love the view, I think it's time to head back down. Yeah, it's time to boogie. There is so much mud caked on this thing. The problem is we really do need some mud flaps. Abandoned in a parking lot, rebirth, reinvigorated.
Roberta, that's her name.
Roberta, yes.
Big Bertha.
Big Bertha, Roberta. This is a bad idea on so many different levels. Full send. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It just shut off again. For some reason, every time we do anything kind of aggressive, it like dies on us. It died again.
Boy, she's smoking like a hot dog on 4th of July. We better leave. No more.
4th of July, hot dog.
Look,
does life get any better? Is it?
steaming. I honestly thought we would get stuck.
Same, especially up there in the
There,
snow.
yeah.
I thought something would break, and yes, when we do something crazy, it kind of sort of dies on us, but it fires up every single time. Now the rear bumper right here, kind of sort of unclipped, but I think, yeah, it's perfect. No, we're good. No, we're good.
Scratches from the mud, but
We're gonna wrap her though, remember?
True.
The front bumper was already cracked pretty good. You can see this little fragment. It's getting worse for sure, but it really don't matter. I think we can get over that, don't you? Can we go up and over that? We're not gonna high center?
I mean, if you want Big Bertha to die on you again, yeah. But
Is that a challenge? You
I
challenging
think
me?
you should do it.
Oh geez, we are going straight up right now. I can see nothing but the beautiful sky in front of us. The guy in the Jeep just drove by and he's looking over at us like, is that the coolest thing I've ever seen, or are they the dumbest people I've ever seen? Either or. That was sick.
It is a big hill.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say on camera. Like we're watching the footage right now. That is not.
That's why these off-road videos,
I know.
they videotape like this under a rock so it looks like the biggest, steepest.
Exactly. See, we don't snake you guys. And for that, maybe, yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna beg you, but I wanna show you guys maybe the single biggest issue. We are all the way inside that rear fender right there. That might cut some rubber. We gotta angle better. I was just wanted to show you guys, this is like a case study. That's all it is. I'm not an idiot, I promise you. We definitely gotta slice and dice more. What an absolute champ. That's insane, dude. Respect, let's go, baby, the Bentley. They respect the Bentley. Ah, you love to see it. What in the world? There's a Plymouth Superbird dumped in that guy's backyard. What? Now, I think most of you guys know that I started off all of this as a car spotter. Now, the first website that I ever went on was exoticspotter.com. And the first car I ever took a photo of was a white Bentley Continental. Now, the date on this, July 12th, 2005, my first spot, a Bentley Continental. Fast forward 20 years later, we drove one to 9,000 feet on 33-inch tires.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Full circle, baby, the Bentley Continental. If you have the means, I would highly recommend you should pick one up and lift it up. Moab is coming sooner than you guys think. Now, on that bombshell, I think
It's time to go eat some snacks.
and today's video is over. Ooh, baby. What's so crazy about this car, though, this is full of sound deadening. You got rich leather, rich mahogany, all the carpet. Look at the carpet, look how thick the carpet is.
Everything is thick in here. Triple
Yep, triple what?
Triple Z.
Triple C, thick. You know, thick thighs save lives, thick carpet kills sound. I feel really special on where the Bentley went, and then there's a guy on a bike just passing us. But he's gonna pass the Jeep too, okay? So Jeep Nation. No, wait, that guy is cooking actually. What in the world? Look at him go. So remember when I kicked this rear bumper back on? Well, because of all the mud on the car and my shoe.
Remember when I said, oh, you probably scratched it?
I am trying to teach Sophia how to say the letter C, not Z, C, Z, C, Z. Because in Canada you say Z.
Yeah, Zed.
Z. It's Z, not
Why
Z.
Zed?
And then it's C, not Z. C, Z.
It just sounds like you're saying yes in Spanish. See?
Canadians. You know what I'm saying? Canadians. You can't live with them. You can't live without them. You definitely
can't live with them?
Well.
You can't live.
Okay, man. We're going to cut that from the
Wow.
vlog. Nope, cut that from the script.